Welcome back to Pushing Cardboard. I'm Grant Lindenberg, and we have another unboxing today. This is an Against the Odds magazine. They're sort of a boxed magazine. This is issue number 58, Clash of the Carriers, Battle of the Philippine Sea. A few months ago, I finished reading the Ian Toll trilogy on the Pacific War, and it's kind of got me on a tear of wanting to play Pacific War games and learn more about that whole theater. Game design, Mark Stille. Art and layout, Mark Mahaffey. He always does such a great job. Playing time of up to 6 hours, medium complexity, low solitaire suitability, which sort of makes sense to me. So these Against All Odds magazine games are usually a fairly straightforward affair, but it's always interesting to see what else comes in the game and whatnot. So that's there's the cover, and this is just the slip that gives you a back cover when it's still in shrink wrap. Here's the magazine. Now this will be the magazine, and the rules will be on the the rules with these games come in the inside of the magazine, and you just have to pop them out. So we might as well, since we're here, we might as well have a look at what's in the magazine. A whiff of grape shot. That's Andy Nunez's editorial column. He's the editor, I believe. Table of contents. An article on the mid-June 1944 strategic situation. Oh, this looks great. Tons of history here to go along with the actual game. Just some advertisements. And then here we have the actual rules, and the rules are 16 pages. And they lay their rules out nicely in these ATO games for sure. The tricky part sometimes is this may be the case. Sometimes a lot of the tables and whatnot are in the rules rather than in a separate printed play aid. So we'll have to watch out for that. But that's the rules, designer's notes, and then we're back to the magazine. Looks like maybe an article on, well, who knows? Submarines, looks like. Oh, or hunting submarines, could be. Hard to say, but another article on Pacific War, World War II. An article on the Kamikaze Offensive in 1945. And an article by the late John Prados. Looks like maybe this is a new issue, because it recognizes that John Prados has passed away, but looks like maybe a final article from him, perhaps. John Burt, I bet this is book reviews. He's, as well as, looks like it is, some books on the Hussite Wars, as well as game reviews. He often does book reviews, and that's the end of the magazine. Good looking magazine though, of course. Here we go. Here's the counters. Backsides. This look good. Oh, here's some more counters. Those first ones were 5/8. These are more like the 1/2 inch style. And this looks like the air assets off of some of the U.S. carriers. At least that's what part of this is. Oh, a few more. Here's the air assets from the Japanese carriers, as well as a couple of land units. And here's the paper map board, of course. This isn't a big enough production for a big full. This is a magazine game, of course. You can get almost all the map here, not quite. There's not a lot to see. It's a sea map. I'll bring up. There's also a turn record track up here at the top, and has a few other details. Nice deep blue. So many times it's a very pale blue for these maps, so it's nice to see a bit of a change of pace there. Air-sea battle display. Well, I guess we have to learn the game to know how that works. Ship damage log. This is going to have a note on it somewhere saying you're allowed to photocopy this, of course. So it looks like you tick off damage as you go along. And backside is similar for one for the Imperial Japanese Navy. Task Force composition sheets. Oh yeah, that's just another damage log. This is where you set these to the side, I'm sure, so that you can assemble your task forces. I don't know why there's two of the Japanese one and just one of the, maybe I just got an extra one. That's all that is. And as always with an ATO game, a postcard game, what do we get this time? Operation Pedestal, Convoy to Malta, August 1942. I like collecting these, but I never punch them out and play them. But for the, I appreciate that they're in there. They're kind of a cool little idea. And then a little bit of this is just advertising for Against the Odds magazine. So that's it. Of course, the bottom. A mini 10-sider. There you go. So that's it. That's everything that comes in the magazine and the game. That's it. All fits back together in this tray, and that's a fairly good-looking package. I look forward to playing Clash of the Carriers. I can't get enough of carrier action these days, as I said. So I can't wait to see how this one works. Thanks again for listening. This has been Grant Linneberg for Pushing Cardboard.